Hello everybody! Right now we are in a place called the Smoky Mountains. We're in North Carolina. They're called the Smoky Mountains because the mist is so thick up here. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go on an adventure to find the orange flower, everyone. Now these are pretty rare, but I hear they're around here somewhere, so we're just gonna start going for it and see if we can find it. Let's go. Okay guys, the mountains are really steep here. So if you can't tell, this part is pretty steep. But these flowers only grow on the steepest parts of the mountain. So we gotta keep going and see if we can find them. Mushroom. Look at this, guys. After climbing up the mountain, we found a trail. It's actually gonna be nice. We'll go this way. The trail keeps going up. You know, guys, looking for these flowers reminds me of a verse. It's from Matthew. And this is a verse that Jesus spoke to his disciples. And this is what he said. He said, "Look at the lilies of the field." The lilies of the field are like a flower. He says, "Look at the flowers. Aren't the flowers beautiful?" He says, "Look at all," I mean, I wasn't pointing at one, but he says, "Aren't the flowers beautiful? And the flower we're looking for is very beautiful too." But Jesus says, "Look at the flowers. They don't work super hard to be beautiful. They don't need to worry about how beautiful they are. They're just beautiful themselves." And Jesus says, in the same way, you shouldn't worry about your life. You shouldn't worry about what you eat, what you have to drink, what you wear. He says, God has got you. Can you guys say that? Say, God's got me. One more time, say, God's got me. That's right. God's got you. He's got you covered. He cares about the food that you eat. He cares about that you need somewhere to live. He cares about the little things in your everyday life. So with that in mind, God's got me. We have to remember we can trust God. God's never going to let us down. We're never going to lack something that God wants us to have. That's pretty cool, isn't it, guys? Okay, we're walking up this hill a long time, but I think we've almost found this flower. Let's keep looking. Look at these flowers, guys. They're really pretty. They're coming out of these little ground growers, but they're like little stalks with a bunch of white flowers. But is this the orange flower we're looking for? No. We have to keep looking. Look at this, guys. I just found an apple on the ground. Wait a minute. This isn't an apple. It looks like an apple. It's a mushroom. Mushrooms are very dangerous to eat, guys. Never, ever, ever eat mushrooms. Ever. Okay, let's keep going. Look, guys, we have two other flowers here. These are some pretty cool, pretty white ones. They have pink on the edges and a little green spot in the middle of all of them. Oh, they're really sticky too. And then we also have these guys. These guys are really cool. They're like little star flowers. They're red. Now, the flower we're looking for is orange, but it's a lot bigger than that one. We haven't seen one yet. So we're gonna keep looking and find the flower. Okay guys, we've been walking for a while actually, and we cannot find one of these flowers. So we're going to go straight up the mountain this way. Now, if you're hiking, you never wanna just leave the trail randomly and you might get lost. But we know where the trail is, so we're not gonna get lost. I'm a trained ranger, don't worry. But trail safety, usually stay on the trail. Sometimes you can go off if there's something cool, but just don't get lost. Okay, let's go. Guys, we're walking through all these plants right now, and these leaves, they have little pokies on them that make you itch so bad. My legs are so itchy. But we're almost to the top. Okay guys, well here we are at the top of the mountain. Doesn't really look like much. Oh, I thought there'd be a view, but there's not. We walked through these plants, and these plants made me more itchy than I've ever been in my whole life. They have like these little pokies and they poke you, and it's awful. So we have to walk back through them now. It's gonna be so fun. So we did not find the orange flower up here, so we're gonna have to look somewhere else, it seems like. So the adventure continues. Okay guys, so we made it to the top of the mountain. And see this tree right here? See this sign? It says United States National Park Services, and it says boundary on it. A boundary is like a wall. And we also found this on the ground. It says USDI National Park Service down there. But I don't know what maybe 2 West 50 BRP. I don't know what BRP means. 861. Anyways, so some cool national park stuff, some pretty old stuff out here. We're out in the boonies right now, so I thought that was kind of cool. We'll keep looking. Okay guys, we've been wandering. We're going down the mountain now, and we found these flowers. Come take a look at these. We thought they were mushrooms at first, but they're definitely flowers. Aren't these pretty? Look how they're all growing out of the same spot. It's really cool. And there's like, it's cool. There's cool flowers out here. But not the flower we're looking for. So we're gonna keep pressing on until we find the flower.
That's quite the fungus, guys. Look at this. That's cool.
Oh guys, I looked ever on top of the mountain. Oh, my glasses fell off. Could not find the flowers anywhere. Oh, there's a hole. Ooh. Oh, do you guys see them anywhere? They're big and orange. What? Oh, wow, at the bottom of the mountain. Good thing we climbed all the way up to the top, am I right, guys? Wow. Look at how beautiful these flowers are. Aren't they pretty? Anyways, just like these flowers are beautiful, we learned God made us beautiful. He says, in the Psalms it says, I praise you, saying I worship God because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. God looks at each of us and he says, man, they're perfect. They're my masterpiece, he says about us. So when you look at these little flowers and you think, man, those are beautiful, think, man, God made me beautiful as well. He made me in his image for a purpose. And that is pretty cool, guys. A lot cooler than a flower. So we're gonna keep going on our trip, and I'll see you guys soon. Look both ways before we cross the street.